Alright, so in this one, we're going to be going over the top 5 units that would get a Zenkai in the near future that are, like, likely to Zenkai because, you know, they've been out for this long, they are this irrelevant to the meta, so making them relevant with the Zenkai would make sense, and because they're on meta teams, and Legends, as you know, likes to buff the meta teams more than the non-meta teams, as we see with, let's say, LOE, Super Warriors, I don't fucking know. What other team? Vegeta family, you know, all these other teams they don't really like to buff, while they like to buff Sun family, hybrids, God Key, regen, all that. So this is going to deal with more meta teams, right? Now there's some, you know, I guess consolation slash, you know, 6th/7th place. We're going to go over top 5, but to just mention these two out of the way because they are people that are going to be mentioned in the comments. Bunny Bulma and Sparking Red Hercule. Now, why are they even in this, right? Because they hold a blue card. So, she is on girls. If girls got this Zenkai, you would have to decide, okay, Bunny Bulma or Vados. And realistically, if I'm looking at it, I think you just run both, honestly, and just run a green, green, yellow with, you know, Android 18, Vados, and this Bunny Bulma. But if I want to replace, I think I would replace Vados for this Bunny Bulma, because holding a blue card, if you don't understand how deadly it is, imagine this. You hold a blue card with LF Frieza, right? You have a lot of blue cards. Let's say you run LF Frieza with Namek Goku. Imagine how tedious it is already to play against a Namek Goku player that knows what he's doing and knows how to, like, back up the right timings, how to, you know, when to attack, when not to attack. He knows exactly what to do. And then the unit that's supporting him, that could be this Bulma, because you just throw on any team because he holds a blue card, and that's so deadly, it's more important than team synergy at that point. It'd be kind of tedious to deal with. The same thing goes for, let's say, Android 18. She can do a fast animation blue card. You have Kefla that has a fast animation blue card, because you'd run, you know, green, green, red, green, green, yellow, whatever the case is, with this Bulma on girls, it would be pretty goddamn busted, but I don't think it would be the best Zenkai in the game. It would just be very tedious to deal with. Even looking at Z ability, she's minusing, you know, special move arts costs. Then you have I keep saying Hero Hercule, because I, you know, think of the paralyzed cancer shit. Sparking Red Hercule, who also does the same thing, given he's just minusing cost, right? He's not giving another buff like she is here to blast attack for girls. Those two would be pretty ridiculous, because you just throw them anywhere. You don't care if they die. Their whole thing of them even being on your team is they hold a blue card, and they are ridiculous because they hold a blue card. Now, to go over the actual top 5, it's not necessarily in order, maybe besides the last two. The only stipulation we're having here is two things. We're not talking about LF units, because LF units eventually all will Zenkai. You know, the order of them may be, you know, random, with LF Piccolo being pretty goddamn recent, with him being a pretty recent, you know, unit to come out compared to other LFs. And then no lock-ins. So we're not talking about Red Bardock, we're not talking about Yellow Movie Gohan, we're not talking about Green Bardock, no, because those are obvious, like, broken choices, right? You know they'll be broken when they Zenkai. They will break the game and demolish the game, even though it's already in a pretty mediocre state. So, to start off, I really don't think this guy, yes, him, IT Goku, will be that busted. Now, if you don't know what he does and why he is so spoken about, and it's always like, oh my god, this could be the next Zenkai that'll break the game and all this, blah, blah, blah. This is why. If we look here, go to his details, his blue card. See, I can't even speak. You see here, it does major impact damage, counter while activate upon activation while in fighting pose, excluding Rising Rush. So what does this mean? They do a Tap Blast, he can do a blue card into it. They do a, you know, Strike Arts, he could do a blue card into it. They do a Blast Arts, he can do a blue card into it. They do, if Namek Goku counters, this guy can counter that and beat it out. And they do a Tap Attack, blue card into it. If Green Broly does his barrier out of pure randomness, he can counter a barrier that is trying to hit him. So let's say Buhan's barrier. It wouldn't work, because Buhan's barrier isn't like an AoE-esque. Like, Green Broly's is AoE. It's going to make you vanish, or you have to just take it, right? Given it only changes into one thing, that's why it's like that. It makes you vanish. Something that makes you vanish is what he can counter, besides Rising Rush. And on top of it, he counters everything, which with Zenkai stats would be crazy. Though he does reduce his own Vanish gauge to 0 once the counter is activated, he has a 20% chance to Feint. So if he gets the Feint, and he counters you, what's the point? It doesn't matter if he's reducing his Vanish to 0. He got the Feint on you. On top of Super Saiyan buffs, On top of Sun Family being where it is now, this guy's Zenkai and Saiyans, oh my god. A green yellow with this guy, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Angel Vegeta. You have 2 type neutral units, then you have your blue card just to hold with this dumbass. And you just play like a stupid idiot that just hides. You hide in the back with your green cards for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then you hide in the back with your blue cards with this Goku. Obviously, this guy would be crazy and, ridiculous beyond belief. But I don't think he'd break the game for the simple thing that I don't think they give him that much of a stat increase. Now, he wouldn't need it, really. All they would probably do for him, if I'm being honest, oh yeah, he does have a cover rescue as well, because, that's not unbalanced or anything. They would probably just, I don't know, if I had to get, wow, his stuff is low. Key Restore is not that low, but they probably give him just more strike damage inflicted, I guess, because obviously, actually, well, why is he gets strike damage on this unique, but he's more blast-based. That's interesting. And he's a support type that doesn't even, okay, well, I mean, they wouldn't do much, maybe just up his blast damage. I assume they would change this main from drawing a blue card, because, again, 2 cover changes, and having another blue card in your disposal would be ridiculous. I assume they wouldn't OD on him, because he is a Super Saiyan, they're scared to buff Super Saiyans. That's why I don't think he would be, like, #1 broken unit in the game. But his Zenkai would be very destructive to the game. And he's double buffing greens. Okay, yeah, green, yellow with this guy would be actually crazy. But he is #1, well, #5, I guess. He'd be ridiculous. Oh, this green Trunks, I thought about him because he has that, 5% chance to feint on every strike arts landed. But he does have minus card draw speed innately, I believe. So he's really not going to do that much. I understand he could be very devastating on a hybrids team, but you really wouldn't need him. He doesn't support, so he's not going to flow well with the current hybrids team that's supporting every single time they swap in and out. So I don't think he'd be that devastating, so we're not going to mention him. This Piccolo. Now, this Piccolo I wanted Zenkai for a long time, and the reason is because he can go neutral right, gosh darn, where is it? Main ability, jeez. He can go neutral for 45 timer counts. Now, I don't fucking want that, because regen is ridiculous. Regen, what's their strong blue? Kid Buu? Okay. What's their other strong blue? 21? Okay. Let's say you have this guy Zenkai. Are you going to really run Android 21 over this guy that can go neutral, who's a blue, against FSK, who's in every match? No. Because, look, think of it like this. You had LF Piccolo, who can nullify endurance. Goodbye, future Gohan, because he can legitimately one-shot him, LF Piccolo, with a blue card, if he has a green card paired with it, which is not hard to do. This guy could probably 2-card LF Zenkai 7 Gohan. I'm not joking. He most likely can 2-card Zenkai 7 Gohan if he did Zenkai. And on top of that, let's say you have the Revival Gohan deal with. Well, you still have LF Piccolo. Literally 2 units can counter all of hybrids if this guy just Zenkai'd. Regen could be monstrous and broken. It would be the best team in the game, by far, if this guy got a Zenkai. And that's scary, because there's 2 other regen units that if they got a Zenkai, could also make this scenario happen. And they're not even blue, is the best part. This guy doing more to androids is fine, whatever. You're not going to face a lot of androids nowadays, just because androids isn't top tier. It is Sun Family, Saiyans. Movies is pretty high up there, and God Key is pretty high up there. I think movies and God Key are pretty much level with each other. But this guy going neutral, any unit that goes neutral is going to be crazy once they Zenkai. And this guy, he is no exception to that. He will do crazy blast damage on a blast-based team of, let's say, blue, yellow with Kid Buu, this guy, and LF Piccolo. Let's say, I don't know, this guy, LF Piccolo, and, I mean, you can even run him with Zamasu. That's 2 neutral units, right? You land a green card with your Zamasu, you get, a neutrality, and you're just chilling. Even if he's strike-based, doesn't matter. This guy would be ridiculous. I hope he never Zenkais, at least until Regen dies down, because Regen got very strong buffs just with anything they get, and even having old units that are still very good, like Android 21, like Fat Buu, like Yellow DKP. That would be probably the most broken thing in the game. Honestly, like, he really would be, and I don't think anyone gives this guy enough credit for what he is, because if he did Zenkai, he'd most likely, like, I don't know if he'd break the game, but he would definitely hurt the game a lot. To go over, I guess that was number 4 technically. Again, these aren't really in order until the last 2. Again, not including the lock-in units of Yellow Movie Gohan, so ignore him. I was going to talk about Vegeta Blue, but I did say no LFs. Just understand Vegeta Blue would be actually insane and dominant. And these are like, when I'm talking about these units, it's like these units will be their main like team units. Like if I mentioned Red Janemba, he wouldn't overshadow Red Gogeta. He wouldn't. Like I could say he'd be a very good broken Zenkai, but he wouldn't overshadow Red Gogeta, so that wouldn't be like broken enough, right? You gotta think like that. Like what would break the game? To go over even more, another one I had in mind, but I don't know if I want to mention them here. I'm thinking about it real quick. I just saw number 1 and number 2. Number 3 is kind of an oddity, and I don't know if a lot of people will agree with it. But yeah, I guess. You now, why him? Feint. So listen to me. On his main ability, what can this guy do? 20% chance for strike arts to inflict feint on hit for 10 timer counts. His green changes blast to strikes. You do 4 strikes, 20% chance every single time with Zenkai stats. With the strike that he does, all damage he's going to get for his strikes, because he actually does a lot of strike damage per tag Android member in this character. This guy's going to hit very hard, and he would one combo most likely, if not feint somebody before the combo ended. I would say 90% of the time of anyone that's not purple, and even like Revival Gohan, he would one combo him. This guy is actually nutty. If you ran him when he first came out, with the Z abilities androids has, you know, they have 35% buffs on the EX units, and you could just run them as bench, right? You really don't need to run 6 god tier units. You need to run 3 units. You're bringing 3 units into the battle, right? Run 3 units, and then your bench just superpower them. You run that EX Android 17, that EX Android 18 if you really want to for Blast Tech, and then let's say Dr. Giro for health, Android 21 for health, somebody, or more strike attack. This guy will decimate everything. He doesn't care about cut, as you can see there. They'd make that 100% instead of 50%. This guy would be actually ridiculous, even to look at him at 14 stars. Look at these stats aren't bad. Like 245 strike attack for a motherfucking random ass UST banner unit. This guy and that critical, he will one combo everything. And I don't know. I'd be terrified if this guy got Zenkai. I know a lot of people wouldn't mention him, even care about him, but him on an Androids team, a strike-based Androids team with not MVP 17, Android 17 from the Tournament of Power. This guy, and let's say, I don't fucking know, who else could you run? Maybe you don't even need full strike base. Run Revival Cell, right? I know he's not, you know, the best of the best units for that team, but run him. Run Super 17. Give this guy green cards, just change his strike into blast, or blast into strike rather. Oh, he doesn't do that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. Regardless of that, give him. Oh, when he comes in, that's what it is. Yeah, when he comes in. Regardless, give him green cards so we get all this, right? Because look at this shit. Holy fuck. 20% to enemy strike damage received, and he has minus 50% cut when he pops his main. Okay. Yeah, this guy would be ridiculous. Holy shit. Green, green, yellow. Green, red, yellow on this guy. Yeah, holy shit. This guy with Android 18, I didn't even think about that. Green, yellow, yellow, Android 18, Tournament Power, Android 17, and this guy, you literally can't do anything. Android 18 is going to fuck you up with strikes. Android 17 is going to seal your main, so you can't even go fucking neutral with Gohan, with this, with that. And then this guy is going to feint you on his blue card or his strike arts. This guy is going to be fucking busted when he Zenkais. Not the best, but he would definitely, like, give androids their spot back on the team that, you know, they rightfully deserve to be in the decent meta, right? So that was number 3. And I guess, you know, one more honorable mention that we can have here. This green Vegeta, more just because his green card was the first AoE green card that ever existed. It is a short animation green card, so, like, who has one? This new movie Gohan, the Revival Gohan. Short animation, so if you pop it, you won't get instantly caught in a combo. You could probably sidestep out of it if they don't know that it's a short animation. Or, you know, maybe they'll tap blast you, then you can PV it, all that, whatever. It's a short animation that could combo into Strike Blast or Blue Card. That's probably the only reason he'd be crazy. Anything else here? He has Endurance, which is cool and all. But his stats aren't that ridiculous. All his stuff here isn't, that crazy. 9-5 on strike card. Like, he doesn't have any damage, actually, besides his main ability, which, again, isn't a lot. He'd just be a very good tank and a survival unit. But, again, with, like, endurance nullifiers and all that, he wouldn't do the best of the best. He'd just do alright. But, to go over number 2 and number 1. So, number 2 would be Zamasu. Now, you might say, oh, but LF Merge Zamasu would probably be better. I don't think so. I'll be blunt. So this guy has endurance, and like I just mentioned, endurance could be nullified, all that. It's just that this guy is gonna fucking heal over and over and over. And be honest with me here. If this guy, like, truly is gonna Zenkai, what are they gonna make him do? He's gonna do more to hybrids or Sun Family or future units, something like that. Because this guy fights Trunks, this guy fights Goku, this guy fights, all these characters. He's gonna do more to a certain specific tag. And 99% of the time, if it's hybrid or Sun Family, or it's both, he's going to be running every single match. Even with Merge Zamasu, think of it like this. Your corrupted Merge Zamasu was probably at 3 stars, maybe at 6. No higher than that. This guy is most likely at 9, 10, 11, 12 stars for you. Even if you started late, like I did, a year into the game, you're going to have this guy decent stars, and this guy will just fuck everything up. Here he does more. I haven't read their kits, by the way, beforehand, so if I sound like, like I'm saying the wrong things, but like, I'm saying something that's not necessarily like 100% true, then it's because I haven't read their kit yet, right? Like, I'm reading it as I'm going through it, because I know their Zenkais would break the game regardless. Just to even see what they have now already kind of determines what it would be, right? Tahiri does more to Saiyan and Hybrid. Holy shit. Yeah, this guy would be a crazy tank. His stats really are not that bad. Like, restore ally health by 25%. The new Nibbana does that, and that's crazy. I feel like I have infinite health on a fucking pool force team that's low stars. Restores 10% of damage received after enemy attack is over. Reduce damage received by 40%. Has endurance. This guy with Fat Boo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please never Zenkai this guy. They'd make him so tanky and do so much strike damage. And Fat Boo already... Dude, Fat Boo already does more to Saiyans on strikes. This guy would also do more to Saiyans and hybrids. He would literally end Gohan's career of the best unit in the game. He would make regen units become the best units in the game. Apologize if there's background noise, by the way. Anything else here that he has that's crazy? Not really. Damage inflicted, 50 timing counts. Again, apologize if there is background noise. I don't know why there is. It always just happens because, when I record, just everyone has to get hurt, I guess. That's nice. Besides that, though, he'd just be a crazy tank and honestly just make regen #1 team in the game. Like, there's no ifs, ands about it. And to go over the last unit here, if you want, pause the video, take your guesses who it would be. Again, this is just old units. Like, I'm not going to talk about Green Goku Black getting a Zenkai, right? He doesn't need one. I'm not going to talk about this yellow Goten, this movie cooler. It's old units that have been out for a good while who are likely to get one in the coming months, weeks, whatever it is. And you should be, like, terrified if they do, to be honest. Her. Look, I'll be honest, it's because her stats. Like, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's her transformed. Imagine her Zenkai stats. This is why Android 21 was so good for so long. It wasn't because her kit is necessarily the greatest. It's not. It really isn't that great. Like, what? 45%, then she has 20%. Okay, 65% damage inflicted on 2 uniques. And then main ability, not even any damage. She has 65%, but her stats carry her. She would have over, obviously, 300k strike attack, probably about 280, 290k blast attack, and near 200k defenses. What? Like, what? And there's not really a purple that's going to replace her. You run her with Merge Zamasu, you run her with Fat Boo. Oh my goodness, you just broke the game. You got Merge Zamasu, who's going to do everything. You have Fat Boo, who's going to lock in, then you swap into her. Anyone that isn't a yellow, they're one combo by her. Like, that's not even a joke. They get one combo by her. Actually, there's something here. I believe if you stay untransformed with her with a certain amount of counts, then she gets another unique. I believe this stacks, right? So if you stay in with her, untransformed, for 30 counts, she'll have this 20%, so it'd be 80% total? Or 105% if you count it all together, obviously 15 and 30. So it'd be 105% damage inflicted because of that right there, and then she'd get the same unique again, and then it'd be different unique. 105% to strike damage inflicted is no slouch with 300k goddamn strike attack. She would be absolutely crazy. Green card that can heal as well, 15%. Holy shit. You got Fat Boo healing. You got her healing. You got Zamasu healing per strike and blast darts used. You got her blue card when she has card draw speed and she does more damage per card held with Zenkai stats. She will kill Super Saiyan 3 Purple Goku one shot with a blue card because her stats are so fucking crazy. This character would... Oh my god. You wouldn't see regen move from the meta. Unless that yellow movie Gohan got a Zenkai, this chick, if she got a Zenkai, would probably be... I don't want to say the best unit in the game, but she would be in Z tier. Like, undoubtedly, easily, she would carry regen to its throne with Corrupted Zamasu. Imagine this red Zamasu I just spoke about for number 2, and this chick gets a Zenkai. Oh my god, you wouldn't play the game. Like, you think it's bad now, it's 5 lives. You'd have a character that's going to one-combo every single unit in the game that's not yellow. And to be honest with you, there's no strong defensive yellows. Angel Vegeta is not a strong defense type. Yellow Future Gohan's not a strong defense type. Yellow Movie Broly isn't. Who's going to counter her? Nobody. Android 18? Okay, I'll swap into my red Zamasu who's going to eat that shit for breakfast because he's going to get like 50% cut just because he's existing and he can heal. Heal his allies and himself. Like, oh my god. Dude, thinking about it now, holy shit, this Zenkai, wow. She would make every team she's on like 10 tiers higher. Look how many teams she's on. Androids? Do they need it? Androids has no purple. Androids has no purple. If she got a Zenkai, Androids would be back in the meta too. Holy shit. Regen would be top. Regen would probably be like number 2 / number 1 if she got Zenkai, realistically. Girls, again, they need it. Powerful opponent, they kind of need it. Yellow DK or purple DKP is fine, but a Zenkai of this bitch, holy hell, wow. She would literally revive 4 tags. That's fucking crazy. And she's a health bench, so you want to run her anyways because health in this game is obviously amazing because it allows you to sustain longer. Holy shit. Yo, she would be busted. I didn't even think about how crazy she'd be for 4 tags. Every single tag she's on, she'd be crazy. Wow. Holy shit. Never Zenkai her, Legends. Please, I'm not even joking. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, please don't Zenkai her. Thank you. Anyways, I know this video is kind of all over the place because, you know, I didn't read their stuff beforehand, which I tend to not like to do because if I know everything beforehand, then it kind of like spoils it for me. Like right there, I was surprised with Zamasu doing more 2 Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans already because, you know, I would assume they saved that for a Zenkai / maybe they didn't think about a Zenkai system when he came out. Nonetheless, if it was all over the place, I do apologize. Again, for the background noise, I apologize. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If maybe I'm wrong, maybe Android 21 wouldn't be the most busted Zenkai in the game. And again, to reiterate this point, I'm talking about older units. I'm not talking about any unit that came out this calendar year. I'm not talking about. It's more or less units that came out at least a year ago, right? And Android 21 came out, what, Valentine's Day last year? Not very recent. And she can still actually do decent damage just because her stats. Like, to even compare her, I guess, if you really want to, look at Rosé's stats after transformation. He has lower blast attack with him being blast based than Android 21 has being strike based. They're both at 14 stars, by the way, because mine are both at 14, right? Both at 14 stars. He has lower stats. And you know how long this guy's lasted in the meta? It's not like he's not even out of the meta now. It's just that so many, you know, purples are oppressive and in the meta now that, you know, counter him, he can't do much. But this guy's lasted for a solid couple months. Easily in high S tier. And there's no changing that. Now imagine a Zenkai with these stats. Holy hell. Yeah. Regen would be top tier if that Android 21 Zenkai. Again, let me know what you guys think of this list, I guess. Again, excluding lock-in units, so the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as well. All the lock-in units, if they, you know, were on your own list, that would be crazy. I exclude them because that's obviously going to be the whole list, right? It'd be like lock-in, 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 because lock-in is so crazy, right? So exclude them and LF units, and let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.